Hey guys, today we're taking a look at the new INT Legendary Super Saiyan Broly from movie number 8 from Dragon Ball Z. And this is the same day unit, which means that this is a unit that released on both the JP and Global versions at the same time. That's pretty cool. Leader skill, we're just going to take a look at his kit real quick. Planetary Destruction category, or movie bosses, category Q +3, HP plus 130%, and attack and defense 170. The super attack, keep in mind, is a TUR, so only has one super attack, raises attack and defense and causes immense damage to the enemy, so it is an infinite stack attack and defense. The passive skill is Fiendish Destruction, and it's about 1,500 million lines of text, so I'm not going to read the whole thing. You can pause the video and read it for yourself if you want to. And then the active skill is Berserker's Destructive Impulse. You can activate it after performing 4 more super attacks in the battle. And then the active skill effect is Ki +6, attack plus 60%, and attacks effective against all types for 1 turn. And then his categories are Saiyan Warrior Race, Super Saiyan, Saiyan Lineage, Berserker, Prepare for Battle, or sorry, categories, yeah, links are Saiyan Warrior Race, Super Saiyan, Saiyan Lineage, Berserker, Prepare for Battle, Hardened Grudge, and Fierce Battle. Typical Broly links. Hardened Grudge was something that maybe some people were hoping that he wouldn't pick up, but you know, he's a Broly unit from Dragon Ball Z, so you kind of had to pick that up. No big bad bosses, which is what people really wanted him to have, but it's not that big of a deal. And then his categories, this time for real, are Planetary Destruction, Inhuman Deeds, movie bosses, Pure Saiyans, Full Power, Target Goku, and then Exploding Rage. I feel like his categories are the area of this unit where he probably is the least impressive, and I really realized this when I was building the teams for this showcase video, because I was going through the list of categories. I was like, okay, yeah, he has 7 categories, that's not bad. But you really take a look at what's going on here, he only really has like 3 or 4 functioning teams, because Planetary Destruction and movie bosses are pretty much the same team. It's his own leader skill. Inhuman Deeds doesn't have a real leader. Their only leader is the LR Vegeta and Nappa. And so they sort of are in the same position that Artificial Lifeforms was back during after the 4-year anniversary, where LR Baby sort of introduced that category, and they didn't get a Dokkan Fest later until Exchange Buu came out like almost a full year later or something like that. And then Pure Saiyans, I just don't like running Pure Saiyans, because the problem is transforming Vegeta. He's so, I'm not going to say he's bad, because he's not bad, it's just he doesn't feel like he contributes to the team in any way, and the team just feels like it's not meeting its full potential because of that. So I don't really feel like running that team. Target Goku is interesting because I think Android 13 is actually pretty solid. The only problem is there are no units in there that really link with Broly besides of, you know, Tech LR Broly. And we have Exploding Rage and Full Power. Exploding Rage is interesting. I'm going to be using that team as well. The Beerus leader skill, because of the fact that you can then put Realm of Gods units on the team. And then Full Power has always sort of just been like a little bit of a strange team. Leaders are Full Power Super Saiyan 4 Goku, and then the Full Power Super Saiyan Broly from the Dragon Ball Super Broly movie. I wouldn't really consider either of them really powerful leaders of their team. So, I mean, you take a look at his teams, and it's just like, the only units that really link up well, I would say, with this Broly are, you know, the classic Saiyan units that have Prepare for Battle, Super Saiyan, Saiyan Warrior Race, and like those are the 3 core links. And then maybe something like Saiyan Lineage as well, and obviously Fierce Battle too. But okay, so let's take a look at the teams I've built for him. So the first one is obviously his own team, so the Planetary Destruction / movie bosses team. This is like 4 Brolys in this team, because again, he links up really well with Brolys, obviously. And then I'm going to have him alongside the Tech LR Broly, who is his best partner, I think, in the game, because they share 6 links with each other. Then I'm going to have the Friend Broly, the Friend INT Broly. He should also be at 55%, should be able to find one pretty easily. Linked up alongside the AGL Wrathful Broly, who I think also shares 6 links with him, which is good. So it's either 5 or 6. And then the Metal Cooler and Turles will be floating alongside the Physical Broly Trio. Next thing we have is Target Goku. Android 13 is leader skill, or the leader of this team, and then I'm going to again be doing the Tech Broly alongside the INT Broly. I was trying to find out if I could use something else besides Tech Broly for this team, but there really isn't anyone sufficient enough to run alongside the INT Broly to make it worth running the team with Broly on the team, so I mean, you have to kind of resort to this. I want to give Super 17 some more spotlight here, so I'm going to link him up alongside the Android 13 for the other rotation, and then we'll just have some floaters with the second form cell really helping out Tech Broly to get the key with the orb changing. And then the 17 there for the extra defense. And then the last team we're going to look at is the Realm of Gods / Exploding Rage category. And this is an interesting team because you can actually run Broly alongside. Again, you have the option of running the Tech LR Broly, which obviously is the best choice, but I'm going to not do that for this one. I'm going to link him up with the Namek Goku on this team because I want to give a little bit of a different spin on other units you could use that aren't Tech Broly, or even any other Broly unit in general. And going to be Beerus and Whis, Broly, and the Goku. And then we'll float off the Supreme Kai of Time and Gowasu and Zamasu and then the other Beerus. So that's what we're going to be doing here. Let's go ahead and jump into a stage of Super Battle Road. Okay, so we are here about to take on the movie bosses stages for Battle Road. I feel like the last 3 showcases have all been taking this stage on, but we've got a lot of movie bosses units recently. The friend Broly, by the way, is also 55%, no skill orbs, all level 1 Link, so he's pretty much the same exact situation as mine. Again, we want to have INT Broly, Tech Broly together, and we want to have INT Broly and AGL Broly together with the other 3 floating around. So let's jump in and see what our rotations look like, and hopefully we don't have to cut the video here. Okay, I mean, it could be worse. I'll take this rotation for sure. So we're going to have our rotation set in 2 turns from now. I'm going to rotate off this guy. So we'll have my Broly starting out here. He will be able to tank Tech Gohan's attacks fairly well. Piccolo, I don't know. We have no defense support at all. He's already like 100k defense. 55% 100k defense start of the turn is actually really nice. And then keep in mind, when he attacks... oh no, he actually gets the... I didn't realize he gets the damage reduction before he even attacks. That was on attack. So he gets the damage reduction just for being there, and then I think he gets the second phase of his damage reduction when attacking if there's a pure Hybrid Saiyan category enemy. Okay. So, 100k defense with 80% damage reduction is not bad at all for a 55% unit. I'm going to attack Gohan, just because Gohan's attacking Turles in that second slot. So if we can somehow take him out right away, I don't know if we're going to take him out, but if we can get him out if we get lucky and get 3 super attacks or something, get him out of the way right away, that would be crazy, crazy good. So let's go ahead and attack Gohan. Turles, I guess we'll go for the stun on Piccolo, just because Piccolo's attacking Broly at the end, and he's probably going to do a lot of damage. We'll go with this. Now, I should probably use an item here, but I don't want to go super crazy. I think I'm just going to go ahead and use an Icarus. That's nothing too crazy, right? I mean, 35% damage reduction. This is a realistic scenario where I feel like most players with a 55% Broly probably should be using an item anyway. So right now the Brolys are both at, 53% damage reduction with their the Icarus plus the passive. So they should be fairly, capable of handling this by their own defenses. So we'll go ahead and attack Gohan again with Broly at the end just to make sure that he should be taken out here, and we'll see how this turn plays out. Okay, right off the bat, he supers, which is actually not bad because again we have type advantage, so I'm not really worried about that attack. Yeah, 11k, it's fine. Okay, yeah, I'm glad I used this item, otherwise we'd probably be in trouble here. That's actually really not bad, 96k. He's at 1.8 million. Keep in mind he's going to get at least 1 additional normal attack. Actually, I think he should get... Yeah, he should get at least 2 additional normals because of the Hybrid Saiyan there. So, yeah, Broly's pretty good. He almost killed Gohan by himself. If that second attack was a super, he would have killed him by himself. Alright, so Piccolo, hopefully we get the stun on Piccolo, that would be nice. We don't. But Gohan will be taken out here by the second Broly. I'm already pretty impressed by what we're seeing from this Broly here. Keep in mind that he does also get crit chance as well. So even at 55%, he's one of the units that could actually just do every single thing from the hidden potential system without actually having dupes. He can additional attack, which is built into his kit. He can critical hit, which is also built into his kit. The only thing he can't do is dodge, except, from the potential system, he does get the 5% dodge. So it actually is pretty good. So we'll go ahead and cut here, and we'll be back for the next rotation. Alright, well, we are back onto this rotation, and we are getting attacked an awful lot in slot 1. Piccolo just supered in the last rotation, so I don't think he's going to super again right away, but Krillin could super me in the front, which would not be fun. Tech Broly is only sitting at 64k. I mean, INT Broly is looking pretty good. Remember, INT Broly does infinitely stack his attack and defense, which means that because he got 2 supers in that first turn, he's already at basically 140k defense the second time he's on rotation, which at 55% is pretty good when you pair that up alongside the 18% damage reduction he's getting. So even though I think it's probably better to put Tech Broly in the front just because I want to get all these tech key spheres, I'm going to put Broly here knowing that Piccolo probably isn't going to super again right away. And even if he does, I think we should honestly be okay. So we have no item active here. No Icarus, no nothing. I'm going to go ahead and attack Krillin with this Broly. And then we'll have Tech Broly just annihilate Piccolo. And that should be enough to get us through this fight. I don't think we're going to get to the next rotation here. Yep, double digits. That's really, really nice. Okay. Yeah, we're good. Krillin should be dead. Maybe. Almost 2.2 million. There is support on rotation. Keep that in mind. We're getting that support from Turles. What? Oh, damn. Couldn't give me into the super. Alright, well, fine. Tech Broly's just going to crush them. 6.3. My Tech Broly, by the way, is at level 10 Lynx, so he's going to look pretty impressive. He's going to get a guaranteed additional super as well, because there's 2 enemies. Yep. And we will go ahead and move on to the next fight here. Alright, so we're starting out the next fight. This is actually the second turn of this fight, but we do have Berserker active, which is not something you see too often. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually put the INT Broly first, and I'm going to go ahead and use a Whis. So we get 40% damage reduction plus the 18% from his passes. We're at 58%. Defensively, he has 113,000 defense here. Again, Metal Cooler is supporting defense, but that's it. I mean, he hasn't supered at all. So this is his turn 1 defensive number at 55%, which is pretty damn good considering he's also going to be stacking. So even though Vegeta and Goku haven't super attacked at all, I think even if Vegeta attacks Broly with a super, we should be okay considering we have a ridiculously high amount of damage reduction with the item popped. So we're going to go ahead and attack Goku here with you. And I'm going to try and drop that green orb for Broly. Nice. And then we'll go ahead and do this, and Goku should be dead to save Metal Cooler from being attacked at the end there for a little bit. We'll do this. Alright, what do we get here? That's the 5 dodge in the potential system. 1.97. So there's a potential for Broly to kill Goku here. He can super 3 times and crit 3 times, and he's dead. But it's not very likely. Get 2 additional normals, okay. Would have been nice to get that additional super because then we would have stacked our defense, but we didn't get supered at all, which is good. So yeah, Tech Broly is going to come in and clean up as usual, and we'll move on. Tech Broly could get even another super after this if he gets if Vegeta even lives. He crits. Nah, he's not going to one-shot him. Yeah, he does. Okay, Tech Broly. Well, he just pumped out like what, like a close to 12 million attack stat. Okay, seems fair. Alright, so this is going to be a pretty big turn here. We are going to have every link active for Tech Broly because keep in mind legendary power activates upon super attack launching. This Broly is going to have not hardened guard, sorry, he's going to have Berserker active, and then so is Tech Broly here. I think that we're going to do pretty well here. The only problem is we could die. Defensively, we're at 99k. The Broly trio at the end can give attack or defense. I want to obviously give defense, but I think just for the purposes of seeing big numbers, I want to probably give attack. How do I do that here? I'm trying to think about the best ways to manipulate the orbs, because I do also want to make sure that I give Tech Broly an Ultra Super if I can, which doesn't look like it's going to be possible. If I do this, it's going to drop the reds. It's not going to be enough. I need 8. Yeah, I think I'm just going to forgo that. I'm going to attack Goten with this Broly. That's fine. We'll do that. Tech Broly, we'll go ahead and attack Trunk. He's going to get 2 supers. And then they'll drop the reds and let us get the attack boost there. The Gohan in the front could super. I think I'm probably better off just using another Whis here. There's no items active here other than that Whis. We'll go ahead and give Broly Trio this. If we die, it's fine. I just want to see what kind of numbers we're going to put up with the INT Broly here. Basically, all of his links active, pretty much, except for Hardened Grudge. It doesn't really matter that much. So we're at 2.35, okay. Goten is dead. We're going to get at least 2 more normals. Okay, can I get a super, maybe? Damn it. Okay. We should be okay here, though, defensively. I think we won. Like, Tech Broly, yeah, 4 million from Tech Broly, all links active. This Trunks is dead because he's going to get at least 2 supers. Yeah. Only problem is the Gohan at the end could kill the Broly trio. We'll see. If they do, it's fine. We already ended the run here. Alright, well, I think with that said, we're going to go ahead and move on to... Well, actually, we can take a look at this Broly here. So he's at 158k. We have an item active with a Whis. Yeah, we have a Whis active. I'm gonna go ahead and just do this. Do this. Keep in mind this Broly supered, I think it was twice. That's a pretty good number. Let's see what happens here. Let's see what kind of number he puts up with the AGL Broly. Probably gonna be similar. Probably gonna be around 2.3. Okay. 2.29. Okay. Makes sense. By the way, if you're wondering why I skipped some of the turns in this, it's just because there's nothing interesting that happened. I'm just showing the turns that I think mattered, so. Okay, I'm actually pretty content with what we saw there. In terms of the offensive numbers he was putting up, they're actually, I think, a little bit deceiving because of all the additionals he's getting. So, like, oh, only 2 million is probably what people are thinking, but in reality, he's doing a lot more than that. And then defensively, I think that's also pretty, not really deceptive, but you have to keep in mind the fact that he's getting multiple supers per turn, and he's infinitely stacking his defense, and he has a damage reduction. So even though he's starting the turn with 100k defense, he's also stacking it on top of the 18% damage reduction, plus the additional 18% damage reduction he's getting from attacking a certain category enemy. So in total, he's at 36% damage reduction, right? Against pure and hybrid Saiyans. So pretty good. I'm pretty content with what we saw there. So let's move on to a long event next. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and jump into the Android/Cell Saga stages of Infinite Dragon Ball history against Super Warriors. Again, we're using the Target Goku team, and the rotations, once again, are going to be the Int Broly and the Tech Broly. But what's interesting about this is that since this Broly infinitely stacks attack and defense, we can actually see varying defense and attack stats across the entire event. So we're only going to focus on Int Broly, obviously, in his rotations in this team here. But we'll go ahead and jump in and see if our rotations are looking decent, and if we have to amend anything. Okay, we'll rotate off Tech Broly, but we'll be right back as we get those rotations set up. Alright, so we have Tech Broly transforming on turn 4. We can have him linked up alongside the Int Broly, which means Int Broly did super once last turn, so this is technically the second turn of him supering. He's already at 120,000 defense. With the damage reduction, the enemy is not pure or hybrid Saiyans, which means he's not going to get the extra damage reduction, but that's okay. We have type advantage, so we shouldn't have to worry about it. Let's go ahead and do this. Broly will do this. I think it is actually possible for the Int Broly to kill him here. Is it? Maybe it is. Maybe not. Probably not with a 1.8 million attack stat. Probably not possible. We have no support on rotation, so that probably is why. Yeah, not possible. Even if he's super there, he probably wouldn't have killed him. Alright, Tech Broly's going to come and clean up 5 million attack stat just casually every turn. Plus he gets the additional. Yeah, show him who's boss. Alright, so we have Tech Cell on rotation, which means that the Tech Broly is going to have no problem at all just annihilating it. Not like he needed the help anyway, but they have no problem annihilating this Vegeta. Almost 40k defense for the Int Broly here. Go ahead and do this. Tech Broly, go ahead and have some fun. And then Cell, well, you're not going to get to attack. Alright, Broly. Broly is fighting a pure Saiyan, so he's going to get the extra attack here as well. So we will see what this ends up being here. This is the first attack stat, almost 2 million. Normal, can we get one super? He's critting. There's a crit. Okay, and then Broly's at 8.1. Okay, well, goodbye. Alright, we got 17 on rotation, which means we're probably going to have a lot of defense here. Almost at 200k defense with Int Broly. He hasn't really supered that often. I mean, he supered, what, like 3 times so far? So that's pretty good for 3 supers. I mean, you could do that turn 1, technically. If you're fighting out pure hybrid Saiyan and you just get lucky and you super 3 times turn 1, you could get this defensive stat here. I'll take it. That's pretty good. I will say I am much more impressed actually with the fact that his defense is so high, more so than with the fact that his attack stats are what they are. I think because generally it's the opposite with Broly units, right? Broly units generally come out and they're like overwhelmingly powerful offensively, and then defensively they're just not that great. But this guy is kind of the opposite. I mean, his offensive output is really not bad at all. I mean, 55% unit, right? But his defensive utility is what's kind of making me a little bit shocked of how good it is. So I'm fine with that. And then obviously, yeah, Tech Bro's going to clean him up here. and we will continue tracking forward. All right, so we can finally activate Broly's active skill here. I think I'm going to save it for a different turn just because he gets super effective against all types. And I don't think we need to use that here. So 100 almost 80k defense, no support on rotation, which is why it's not, you know, as high as it was last time. Let's go ahead and just do this. I have a feeling this Broly can probably take out Goku here. And I'll just do this, and that's fine. Come on, Broly, show him who's boss. 2 million. Attack number 1. Let's see 3 supers. Come on. Okay, we got the crit. Okay, super number 2, that's good. Can we get the third one? Maybe? Damn. Oh my, look how close he was. He almost killed him. Okay. I mean, that was actually a lot of damage. Yeah, in long events, this guy's crazy good at 55%. Alright, so here we are. This is the second to last phase. I think I'm actually going to go ahead and use the active skill here just to see what his attack set's going to be. Again, we have no support on this rotation for the INT Broly. 218,000 defense, and let's go ahead and pop the active skill and see what kind of numbers we can put out. Alright, let's go ahead and destroy this Gohan. And we'll move on to the final phase. Alright, brother, what do you got for us here? 3 point. Yeah, that is a massive jump in his attack there. That is pretty significant. Yeah, Gohan is dead. Goodbye. Alright, the final rotation of the event, and we are finally going to activate Tech Broly's active skill because we have no other choice. This is the last time we have to use it, so we're going to go ahead and just give... is there a way to make us drop that? Nah, I don't think so. I think we'll just go ahead and grab that. We'll give you this. It's good to hear that finally in global. Finally. How long has it been? Alright, let's grab that. Broly's defense, by the way, 289,000. Tech Broly's at 102. Thanks to Android 17 being on rotation there. I don't really see this Gohan surviving unless Tech Broly doesn't crit. Tech Broly doesn't crit, maybe. Oh, we got a dodge. Maybe he doesn't live. 2.25. Extra super. Yeah, there we go. 2.32. Okay. I mean, plus he's basically untouchable defensively right here too. So this is pretty good for a 55% unit with level 1 links. Okay. Got a crit there. That was pretty good. I'll take that. All right, Tech Broly, we have no support. What are you at? 8 million, no support. Yep, pretty good. Plus we get the additionals and stuff. So yeah, this rotation is pretty good, I would say. Oh, you didn't get an additional super. Okay, none of them are crits either. There's a crit. Okay, well, he survived. Well, I think we're going to go ahead and cut the event right here. We'll go ahead and jump into a quick Dokkan event to wrap up the video, but I'm pretty content with what I've seen here. Alright, so we're going to head into Broly's own Dokkan event here, and again, we're using the Beerus Realm of Gods / Exploding Rage team. Broly's going to be linked up with the Namek Goku, and then we're going to do Beerus and Whis and then float the rest of the units off. So let's go ahead and jump in. Please don't screw me on rotations. Okay, they didn't. Turn 3 is when we're going to have our rotations fully set up. We'll go to the right so we don't get the extra key because we don't need that. Grab these capsules, and we'll head into the fight. Alright, so turn 1 we actually have Beerus and Whis, which is a little bit unfortunate because we have to rotate them off slowly. I guess I'll put Beerus. Who shares more links with Broly? I don't think either of them really do, so it's fine. We'll just rotate off the Whis there. Broly will start supering with you to build you up a little bit. Starting out defensively, he's at 100k basically, which is nice. I think literally this is the bare minimum of what he can be, right? You pull the unit, you level him up, super attack 10, and then you Dokkan Awaken him, and this is what he is. This is what he's starting out at, 100k defense with the damage reduction. That's pretty good. Keep in mind, Broly himself is a pure Saiyan, so he's obviously going to get the extra bonus, so should be good here. Beerus is going to take him out most likely. And we will move on to the next phase and start. I just want to wrap this up as fast as possible. Like, No one really cares about Dokkan events. I just want to show this team off very fast. Alright. Let's do this. Fine. Glass with Zamasu will give you this. I want to rotate a Supreme Kai time off first because I want her to... I want to get that Broly rotation set up with her on the floating position. Alright, just kill him. Just crit. Get an additional. Something. Additional? Damn. I don't think we're going to kill him here unless we get like double crits here. Alright, Goku and Zamasu. Oh, we actually did. Okay, we got crits. Nice. Alright, finally got the rotation set up here. We do have no support on this rotation though, so 120k, that's pretty good. We'll go with this. So his links right now are Saiyan Warrior Race, Saiyan Lineage, Perfect Battle, Fierce Battle, which is pretty good. And then obviously once Namek Goku transforms, which we probably won't get active in this fight, he will gain access to Super Saiyan as well, which will help out Broly. So we'll grab this and do this, and that should take out Broly at maybe it won't. 1.7. Remember, these can't crit. These have a 36% chance to crit, which is not small. There's a crit on the normal. Damn, it couldn't have been a super attack. Yeah, and then these Broly events have a lot of defense, so that's why you just saw that I barely did any damage to him there with that normal attack. Alright. Okay, good. He's supering Namek Goku. I'll take that. Again, I want to get lower in health so that we can try and transform with Namek Goku and then when he comes back around next time. So that we can get the link active and stuff. And Beerus at 2.8. I actually don't want Beerus to kill him because I want to go into this rotation next time being the last phase. Okay, perfect. Okay, so we have Beerus and Whis here attacking the first. I'm just going to Hakai Broly. Oh wait, no, we have to put him at the end to get this. Yeah, there we go. Alright, nice. So we're going to put him in the front and just let him annihilate. Goodbye, Broly. Nice knowing you. Oh, actually, I think I healed up too much to get the transformation, to be honest. Yeah, 208,000. Yeah, maybe I should have put Whis. Yeah, whatever, it doesn't really matter that much. It's fine. It's fine. Even if he supers Beerus, he's taking no damage. This is going to be a pretty dumb attack side. His defense, by the way, Beerus's is like 350k or something like that. It's crazy. And he's at 7.3. And I'm pretty sure he's super effective against all types here. Yeah, okay. Oh, he crit anyway. Okay, and Whis healed us because at the end of the turn he heals with Beerus on rotation. Oh no, he locked! I forgot this event locks. 153k defense. Supreme Kai of time. We will do this. No, we'll do this. Broly will give you this, and then Goku doesn't matter. I mean, this is a decent rotation, right? We have 4 links active. We have support from Supreme Kai of time. We've built up for, what, a few turns here? So it's a fair assessment of what this Broly can do. I'd say on average, this is a pretty good turn for him. It's a lot of damage. That's not a lot of damage. Alright. Let's raise her defense here. Okay, nice. He didn't super in the front. And then this Broly's at 2 million. Can we annihilate? Can we just get a bunch of crits? Let's bypass that defense. No. Of course. Every single time he crits on the normal attack and not on the super attack. You want to crit on this one? I mean, this is a lot of damage we're doing in this turn here, actually. Okay, there we go. That's the damage I'm talking about. So how much is this going to do? Because we just stacked twice. This should do nothing, because we have 36% damage reduction here, right? Yeah, this should do nothing. Okay, yeah. Pretty good at 55%, I would say. Level 1 links, no skill orbs. What is the, let me just make sure that I'm getting this right. I want to check the leader skill of Beerus. Is it 170% defense? I think it probably is, but let me just see. Yeah, attack and defense was 170%. So we're going to clean up here. We'll have Beerus just take care of Broly, and we're going to wrap up the video. But Initial thoughts on Broly at 55% is that he's very good. Keep in mind, he can pretty much do everything, again, like I said earlier, without having dupes. He can crit, he can additional, and then obviously him being int means that he can grab the 5% chance to dodge from the potential system, so he doesn't need dupes to perform all of those functions. And that's pretty important, I think. And again, his kit works very well with itself. He's getting the damage reduction, he's getting attack and defense infinitely whenever he supers, he's supering multiple times. He's kind of like just a modern version of Tech Vegito Blue, who was crazy when he came out the first time. So that's pretty much what we have here with Broly. Let me know down below what you guys think about him at 55%. And that's pretty much it. I will see you guys all in the next one.